let's just say that this month's budget is kind of messed up. Yeah, I'm gonna start it off with that. So yeah. Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. In today's video we are going to be going through week 3 of my August 2023 budget, and we're going to go ahead and get right on into the trackers here. For those of you that are new, I color code my trackers, and this is how I color code them. And that's just for me. I'm a visual person, so being able to see them visually in color, it just makes it that much easier for me to budget. So red is my debt payments. So I went ahead and on the 18th, my home security loan, that is for the equipment for my loan, or equipment for my home security system payment was paid. And then we'll get into this a little bit later. Oh, actually, backwards. 18th. I'm going to lay this down, but I will come back and talk about that. So 21st was when the home security equipment loan went through. Okay, credit card 2. I made a mistake. Flat out made a mistake on paying the credit card. And we won't hear about this until the very end, because the other thing on the credit card is at the very end of my trackers over here. So I will get to that here a little bit later. And of course I'm struggling with the bill due, regular bills. Okay, starting off with water. These were all on the 21st. Netflix. And the monitoring for my home security system. All were paid on the 21st. And I have extra sheets because, as you can tell, I am almost out of some of these. So I just went ahead and put them together because I cut some stickers today. So I wanted to make sure that I had all the colors I needed to get through September. Next we have a auto, and that was on the 17th with Temu. I am waiting for that to come in the mail, and then I will be doing a haul, but I bought some stuff for my car and I'm just throwing it in the car area because why not? Nothing in dining this week, and nothing in, oh, I had one business expense. YouTube music happened on the 17th. That is the music to put on my channel. Nothing on entertainment. One thing for crafts, Temu. And this actually is on the 17th. I'm saying it's crafts, but it's for budgeting. And I bought a cash envelope thing so that way I can put cash in for entertainment and crafts, because those are supposed to be like long-term savings and not like the monthly cash. Okay. Then we have a personal that happened on the 22nd for Target, and that was for melatonin gummies and something else. Oh, foam roller to help with muscle massaging, whatever you want to call it. 2 for cats, so Mod Cat on the 18th, and this was to get new liners for the litter box in my bathroom. I don't think I necessarily needed to get new liners, but the cats have claws, so I wanted to go ahead and get a liner just in case. The liners are like tarp material, so they are actually strong, but it's a pack of 2 or 3. Jack. Really? Okay. Oh, seriously. Pack of 2 or 3 liners, so they'll last me quite a while. But I wanted to order them before they go out of stock again, because they were out of stock for a while. Then another order to Chewy on the 21st, and that was to buy more of the pheromone diffusers for the cats because the other ones were low. I didn't do anything for gifts. We have 3 household and empty sticker sheet. I'll pull the other one off here in a little bit. Amazon was on the 21st, and that was buying 2 candles, and I actually lit them today, and I really like the scent of those. They will be in a haul video at some point, but they're soy candles made with essential oils, so, and they're along the relaxing line. Temu on the 17th, and this one's another household. Went a little crazy on Temu again, yet again, a haul in there. And then Target on the 22nd, and that was to buy more wasp and hornet spray, and there was something else in the household stuff. I can't remember. There's a haul on that as well. I filmed it. I'm waiting for all the other stuff to happen on this. Groceries, Target, milk, chips, peanut butter, Dr. Pepper, the essentials. Okay, now let's talk about what happened here. So this actually occurred, I think, on the 22nd. So, okay, story time about credit card number 2. So originally I had set up, oh, there it is, credit card number 2, to set up the payment. This is the one I need to take off. On the 15th or 16th to pay off the credit card. However, I chose the wrong bank account for it to pull from. And it pulled from the bank account that is for my sinking funds. And at that time, the transfer had not gone through. So I got a message saying they can't do the transfer or pay off the credit card because of the bank account having insufficient funds. So I was like, oh, okay, they're just going to cancel it and they're not going to do anything about it, and da-da-da-da. In my mind, that's, you know, logically what would have done, except for, you know, computers are involved with all of this. And, yeah, that didn't happen. So I thought it was going to cancel out. So I went ahead and set up a transfer from my checking account, where it was originally supposed to come from in the first place, set it up to pay, and it paid very quickly. And then the next thing I know, my transfer of $14.68 is now down to $900 something in my sinking fund account. And I'm like, what happened? Well, the transfer went through. So now credit card number 2 has a credit of $511.68. Well, it doesn't anymore because I have decided that I'm just going to be buying all of the stuff for my bathroom, and some other things popped up in there as well. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, Pesty as well. I went ahead and put that on the credit card, and so now I have like $8 that I need to owe back to the credit card. But yeah, but I'm gonna have to figure out sinking funds. So my whole sinking fund stuff is gonna be a mess. It's not hurting me because what came out of my checking account was supposed to come out of my checking account like it was supposed to. The stuff that's gonna change is what's in the sinking funds. I'm gonna have to do like some massive move of money everywhere inside of the sinking funds, and I'm not looking forward to that when it's time to do my check-in. And it may be that I just have to do it off camera because I think it's gonna make me cry with all the movements and everything and trying to get it all situated and everything, and I'm not looking forward to it. Let's just put it that way. So, yeah, so the only thing that's being affected is what's going into sinking funds, and that is like rainy day funds. It's not anything that's going to be detrimental if I don't have the money in there at this day and time. So I'm just going to try to figure out how to move stuff around in the sinking funds to cover as much as I can. And then I might, over the next couple months, increase what's going in. I know in my car fund, I'm skipping ahead a little bit. In my car fund, I've been putting away in the inspection and registration $8 extra, and I may take that $8 and try to put it somewhere else to cover some of it. It's not going to cover it for the rest of the year, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna figure it out. But it's gonna take a lot of brain power, and I'm not looking forward to that. The last miscellaneous charge was $10.83 at Target, and that was to buy a black t-shirt, just a regular t-shirt, nothing special, nothing really. 2 no spend days, of course, on the weekend, mainly because the banks are not opened, and these are not the actual days that it's when they clear the bank is basically what's happening. So that is it for this part of the expense tracking. I am trying to throw my trash away over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back just because I always forget to put it back. And let's go ahead and start off. We have 1 grocery. I'm gonna go ahead and check it off in my weekly check-in over here. So as far as groceries go, I am doing surprisingly well on not overspending in there. And I thought I had everything, but not quite. Not quite. Okay, 226, 15 minus 3, 7, 53. We still have $188.62 in groceries. Miscellaneous, we're gonna go ahead and $10.83. Here, we already know it's going to be a negative because we're in a negative. I was going through my t-shirts and I was like, I don't have a black t-shirt that actually, like just a plain black t-shirt that doesn't, I threw out all the other ones because they were kind of stinky smelly, and I never replaced them when it happened. I'm trying to do math and talk at the same time. Never a good combination ever in this household. Okay. Brain power. Done. Okay. So, yeah, that's why it's nothing special. It's just a t-shirt. It's $10. It was 2X, so it's in the plus size area. Yeah, I think it was cheap. That's cheaper than even at Old Navy, so probably not the same quality as Old Navy, but that's okay. I'm like, I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's just go with bills. So home security. Netflix of $10.81. And then water of $203.99. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and do debts as well. So we have home security loan right there, and credit card. I'm just so frustrated. Okay, 568 times 2. So frustrating. Okay, and since I had to add this, lay down. Jack, stop. Lay down. There's plenty of room for you to lay down there. Good boy. Okay. I don't even know what category to pull it from yet. But I have to figure it out. I've already transferred it. Now Binks. These cats are driving me crazy. Okay. Okay, got that one done. Business expense, again, this is ADHD budgeting over here. In my mind, it all makes sense. In anybody else's mind, I don't know. But in my mind, it does. Okay. And now, household. I'm going to go ahead and add this. These are cash envelopes, and definitely don't have the cash for this. So I need to stop with the household expenses. Okay, so household, we have already spent a $191.49, and we have now spent an additional $264.89. So let's go ahead and add the $191.49. Oh, a whopping $456.38, because why not? Why must I be drawn into Temu? The stuff is cute that I got, honestly. Okay, crafts $8.48. I am just going to $8.48 over here. Okay, auto. I know I'm in a diagonal, but it's easier for me to write this way. Okay, we've spent $40 plus $19.71, and I just filled up with gas today, so yeah. I didn't even look at the price, but the total price, but the price per gallon was $4. So and yeah, not looking forward to next week's check-in at all either. It's gonna be fun times, fun times. Okay. Pet supplies, $42.20 plus $54.11 is $96.31, and I've already spent $294, so $294.30, $390.61. Okay. And then the next thing is personal, and I'm double checking that I have everything checked. Yes. Okay. Personal, we've already spent way over. So $90.57 and $33.45 is $124.02. Yeah, cash envelopes are supposed to help me, except for, you know, when you don't have the cash, you're just still using your debit card. Not helpful at all. All right, There we go. We've checked in, we've done everything there. I know I've gained some interest. Oh, I have an income. Ooh, I have an income. But it is pulling stuff from sinking funds to cover some of the stuff. So, first off, this Rain Bee is the company that I used to go and fight, for lack of a better word, the tax appraisal to my house, and they were able to lower the appraisal of the house with the county. So I owed them $253.06. So I have transferred over $253. It's not right here, but I have transferred over $253.06 into from my house sinking fund into my checking account. And then my electric is way over the budget. Natural gas is under, and water is way over. So I pulled $104.61. So basically that is taking the budgeted amount of those three and the actual and getting a difference. And I'm transferring over $104.61 from my summer bills. I definitely have enough. We're going into September. I'm not looking forward to that bill because I will have where my AC was not working properly. So I know 1 week the total kilowatts was like 400 something kilowatts, when normally it's like 300 at this time of year with the excessive heat and everything. So I know for a fact my electric bill is going to be fairly high next month. So I'm definitely going to have to figure out expenses for next month. Let's be honest with that, because I will only have like $30 remaining in my summer bill sinking fund to kind of help with the September bills. So always a fun time. And because of what I mistakenly did with the credit card number 2, paying that, I will have to assess late next week how much money I actually have in my checking account to see if I can pay any more towards business credit card, because let me go over into debts, because I want to pay more than the minimum payment. I'd like to pay another $50 to get it up to like $250, like $54 and change, whatever, to get it up to a total of $250 paid to that card. It will not cover the interest rates on the credit card, but once I get credit card number 2 paid off and I can, you know, put the extra $500 into that, it will definitely start making a difference on this total amount down here and everything. So let me flip you around and kind of talk to you about some stuff. As soon as I realized I did that mistake with that credit card, and now I went to fill up with gas. So talking about my car now, went to fill up with gas today. I drove it to my physical therapy appointment, went in for 30 minutes, 45 minutes for therapy, and then got into my car, started my car, literally drove it less than 100 feet to stop in traffic behind a stoplight. And when I went to accelerate, the car froze yet again. And ever since I got it back from the repair shop previously, it's been acting like it almost wants to stall out. I have an automatic. They were saying it has a dual clutch thing. It is an automatic, but I think it's not a manual. I think it has the capability of being a manual if I switched it over to do that, like the drive and then you have the plus minus. I don't do that because I live in Houston traffic and that just that would frustrate me having to do that. That's why I do not drive a manual in Houston traffic anyways, like with an actual clutch. I know how to drive a manual. I choose not to because they're a pain in the butt in traffic. So basically it's like anytime I take my foot off the gas, not even like, or off the brake, and it's coasting, it's doing the normal coasting of any automatic, the whole car is shaking like this. And it didn't do that as much, or a lot. It hardly ever did that before I took it in the shop. Since I got it back from the shop, it's been doing a lot of that. And I finally today, because it happened, I mean, I hadn't even driven a mile from the gas station, a mile. The last time I had any of this happening was when I drove the old family minivan when I first started college. And that car also did the same thing where I filled it up with gas. I went to get on the freeway. I get up to 55 and then it would stall. Move over restart it, get up to 55, stall. And it actually had a clogged fuel filter. Definitely the gas probably was not the best. There was probably sediments in the gas or something like that, because I mean, I literally just filled up with gas. I'm not saying that's not what's happening this time, but the fact that it happens every single time that I fill up with gas, and I go to different gas stations, and I'm not putting the cheap gas in the car. So to me, it's something to do with the something in the fuel line. And when I sent a text back to the dealership and everything, I basically said that. I said, to me, it seems like this is something to do with the fuel line, filter, pump, injectors, etc. Something to do with that, because it happens every single time I fill up the car with gas. Thank you, everybody. And if you are interested in any other budgeting videos, I post every Friday on my budget check-ins, and on Saturdays I also do cleaning videos, and except for this past Wednesday, I post other miscellaneous videos on Wednesdays, and they can be anything from decluttering, budget setups, hauls, talking about my cats, just a miscellaneous video. It can be any topic on that one. So I hope to see you on my next video. Everybody have a blessed weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.